Guys, the Oscars are coming! Is Michelle Yeoh going to win? Is this going to be the first time that a Malaysian wins an Oscar? So, before we get the news that Michelle Yeoh is going to win an Oscar, so confident, did you know that she is such a badass? These are the 5 movies that show us she's a badass. Yes, madam, Michelle plays a Hong Kong inspector fighting to keep a piece of evidence from falling into the wrong hands. During this time, Hong Kong audiences were only familiar with male leading action roles, like nobody has ever seen a female-led action movie before.
I cut my hair short, I was tanned, but I said, I don't want to look like, oh okay, she looks like someone who's going to beat me up. She has to maintain a sense of femininity.
2 years before, Michelle won the Miss Malaysia contest in 1983, and it's no surprise that everyone was just like, hey, just give her the pretty woman characters lah. But look at her transformation now, from beauty pageant to action star. She has said that because of a ballet background, it has allowed her to easily pick up martial arts. Even at a very young age, she wanted to do all her stunts. Because Michelle was previously a beauty pageant, the on-set stunt team were questioning whether or not she was able to do it. But after this stunt, no one doubted her anymore. Police Story 3. After 4 years being away from the industry, Michelle came out of retirement and had the opportunity to star opposite Jackie Chan. She plays a mainland officer who goes undercover to bust a drug cartel. The film, I tell you what, is unbelievable, filled with so many thrilling life or death moments. The stunts that she did in this movie is crazy. And did you know that a lot of the stunts were filmed in KL? So there's this one scene where Michelle rode a motorcycle off a hill onto a moving train. The stunt was so impressive and badass that Jackie Chan felt worried. He was worried that Michelle's stunt would be the highlight of the movie. So you know lah, ego and all, he decided to do this to make up for it. She strongly believed that this movie would send a strong message for women empowerment.
He came to me and said, I have a Jackie Chan movie and I want you to be part of it. Like his counterpart, okay? It was like playing with James Bond, opposite them as their equal. That was a very huge statement on every level.
Tomorrow Never Dies. Wow, this is the first time that Michelle Yeoh was introduced to the world. The producer of this movie wanted a strong female character, one that can equal James Bond. There's no doubt that Michelle Yeoh was the perfect choice. She plays an agent from the Chinese Ministry of State Security. What's unique about her character is that she isn't a helpless object of sexual fantasy that Bond can seduce, as we have seen many times before of female characters in this franchise. She doesn't turn to Bond because out of helplessness, but it's because they have a shared enemy. I would say that Michelle Yeoh really improved the Bond series and made way for other stronger female characters to be in the franchise. Crazy Rich Asians.
To get a mop, the floor is wet.
Very frustrating, right? No? Every time Hollywood poorly represent Chinese people in films. If they do show us, it's either we're selling noodles, we're a kung fu master, or like we're finding sidekick for an ang moh. With this movie, I'm so glad that Michelle Yeoh found like-minded people who knew the importance and necessity of showcasing authentic Chinese culture to the world. Michelle plays Eleanor Yang, the matriarch of a wealthy family.
You will never be enough.
She's not just a scary Asian mom, but she represents many important themes that we value in our culture, such as the importance of family, respecting one's roots and culture, parents making sacrifices for their children. All of these themes, I'm sure every one of us can relate to. Although Crazy Rich Asians is a love story, it is also very much about powerful Asian women. Asian women who hold the power to shape themselves and their families.
To show in depth, with real emotion, sincere integrity, what this culture is. And that was such a great opportunity.
Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. Potentially, Michelle Yeoh is going to win an Oscar for this. She plays Evelyn Wang, an ordinary Asian immigrant who's struggling as a mother, wife, and business owner. In this age of mainstream media, everyone is so obsessed with youth. Oh, you already cannot find job lah. However, Michelle Yeoh proved to us that despite being 60, an older woman can still have leading roles and still kick ass. In a way, I see this movie as a compilation of Michelle Yeoh's career, experience, and talent that she has acquired over many years. It's similar to all the multiverse of characters she has to play in this movie. Michelle has fought to free herself from any roles that might limit her, always looking to push boundaries and break stereotypes both on and off screen. Because of this kind of attitude, she's undoubtedly perfect for the role. In a way, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once can only truly succeed as a Michelle Yeoh movie. I never realized how amazing, legendary, and badass this woman is. And the fact that she's potentially going to be the first Malaysian to win an Oscar makes me even prouder. I just want to say to Michelle Yeoh, whether or not you win the Oscar, you've already made us so proud, and you'll continue on making us even prouder.